Now uh, our second part is about inter-VLAN routing. If a VLAN has a multiple, if a switch has a multiple VLAN, and the multiple VLAN has a capability problem with layer 3 router, and it is difficult for two VLAN to compatible with the layer 3 compatible with layer 3 devices. So this problem is an issue for us. So this problem can be resolved by using trunk link between switch and router. So now we have to move toward the packet tracer, and we have to make a topology for this inter-VLAN routing. We have to discuss it. Lab 11 part 2, and this part 2 is about inter VLAN routing. Okay, this is the inter VLAN routing. Okay, you can look it into the magnifier. Okay, now we have to start it by using a switch, and the switch may be we have to use the switch off. We have to use this switch. Okay, we are using router, and this router is connecting to the switch, and the switch number is 2900 series, and this switch is now connecting to the PC, and we have to use two PCs for VLAN 10 and two PCs for VLAN 20. So router is a layer 3 device, which is a layer 2 device. So which cable we are going to use? The different layer is connected by using a straight cable. Fast Ethernet 0/0 is connected to 0 1 port of switch. Now switch is a layer 2 device and PC is a layer 3 device, so it is connected by using port number 2/0/2 of switch connected with the fast Ethernet 0 port of PC. Now we have to connect fast Ethernet 0/3 port with the PC fast Ethernet 0 port. Now we have to okay, now we have to connect these two PC with the switch. Port number 0/0 is connected to the fast Ethernet 0 port. Now we have to connect this switch fast Ethernet 0/0 with the PC fast Ethernet 0 port. Okay, now we have to configure these two PCs with the IP address 10.0.0.1, and now we have to move to this PC 10.0.0.2. Now we have to use this different network ID for these two PC. The network ID 20.0.0.1, and the network ID for this PC is 20.0.0.2. Now we configure. Okay, this is 20.2, this is 20.1, this is 10.2, this is 10.1. So we are label this PC with the IP address for our memorization. Now we have to label this PC. (20.0.0.2). Okay, now we have to label the interface port. So what is the interface of this? 02 pass Ethernet 0/2. Now and sorry, we have to use this port is 03 0/3 0/4 fast Ethernet 0/4 port, zero 05. Now we have to start configuration the switch. So we have click on switch, click on it, and we have to first enable to move toward the execution mode, and then use a command of config terminal. For moving toward the configuration mode, we have to first use the host name ABC. This switch name is ABC. We convert the name of switch into ABC, and we have to create a VTP domain, DEF, and we have to use VTP mode, convert this VTP mode into server. So it is converted into server. So exit from here. Now we have to again move toward the configuration terminal, and we have to interface this 02 and 03 interface range fast Ethernet 0/1 0/2-3. Now we have to use a VLAN 10. So then exit from here. Then we have to use interface fast Ethernet 0/. This is the interface 0/4 0/5. So we are using interface range fast Ethernet 0/4-5, and we have to apply a VLAN on these two interfaces with a VLAN of 20. So now VLAN created. On these two connection, on these two PC, we are implementing VLAN 10. And on these two PC we are connecting, we are apply VLAN 20. So the VLAN 10 and 20 is applied on these two PC. VLAN 10 apply on these two PC and VLAN 20 on these two PC. Now we have to exit from here, and we have to use interface range fast Ethernet 0/2-3, and we have to connect these interface with the access mode. So we are using switch port mode access, and this access mode is used for applying a VLAN 10 on this access mode. Okay, switch port access VLAN 10. So we apply VLAN 10 on this access mode. Now exit from here, and using interface fast Ethernet 0 /4-5, and sorry, it is interface range. Now, so we have to convert these two ports. We have to convert these two port range into access mode. So we have to click on it, switch port mode access, and we have to apply switch port access with VLAN 20. So VLAN 10 is applied on these two interfaces, and VLAN 20 is applied on these two interfaces. Now our next step is to move toward this port. The port is this one. Okay, so we have to use which one port it is. It is fast Ethernet 0 /1. So we have to label it fast Ethernet 0 /1, and we have to use this port at fast Ethernet 0 /0. Now click on this switch again and interface the 0 /1 port. Interface fast 0 /1 port, and you have to apply a switch port. We have to apply switch port trunk encapsulation. Encap switch port mode trunk. So this link is converted into trunk mode. Switch port mode trunk. Switch port trunk switch port okay, no, okay, we have to use switch port trunk allowed VLAN 10, 20. Sorry, it is 10, 20. So now we have to move toward the router. This is the router. We have click on it, router, and we have to, this is already not configurable. You are using no command, so we have to use enable config terminal. So after config terminal, we are using interface fast Ethernet 0/0 into no shutdown. We have to on this tooling. So when it on, then after that we have to apply a sub interface which is a logical interface. So we have to move out from here and then apply interface fast Ethernet. This one is the port 0/0.10. It is for VLAN 10. Okay, so look it into here, line protocol or interface fast 0 dot change up to up. Okay, so it will create a sub interface. Sub interface mean it is a logical interface, not a physical interface. So now we are using a logical interface for communicating of VLAN 10 and 20 on with router with each other by using router. So we are using encapsulation. Encapsulation is used for 10 megabit per second. The fast Ethernet cable is using a speed of 10 megabit per second. So for 10 megabit per second, the encapsulation type is .iq. .iq, and we are using VLAN 10 for it. And we are using the IP address for it. So we are using IP address 10.0.0.3 and subnet mask 255.0.0.0. and now we have to use no shutdown. Okay, we have to exit from here. Now we have to use another sub interface. So the sub interface created by using fast interface fast Ethernet 0/0.20 VLAN. Okay, now we have created this sub interface. Now we have to use encapsulation. The encapsulation is .iq because the fast Ethernet cable is 10 megabit per second. So for 10 megabit per second we are using our encapsulation method which is .iq. Okay, now we have to use the IP address. Now we are using IP address. It is 20.0.0.3 and subnet mask is okay. Now we have to exit from here. Now we have to exit from this execution mode, and here we have to ping 10.0. Sorry, okay, 10.0.0.1. okay, success rate is 80%. So from this router we can easily communicate with this PC. Okay, now we have to here to ping 10.0.0.2 PC. Okay, it is successful. Okay, 80% success rate. Now we are now we have to communicate with these two PC. So we are using a ping command and using 20.0.0.1. so it will communicate with this PC. Now we are using ping command and using 20.0.0.2, so it can communicate with each other. Okay, so by using, so it confirmed that by using this link, this trunk link, these two VLAN are communicating with each other. Okay, so we have okay, we have to do okay, we have to identify these two with a yellow color. Okay, this is for VLAN 10 and this is for VLAN 20. Okay, sorry, we have to select it again. Okay, we have to use this color. Okay, now we have to now we have to now this is the reason. So we have updated here, we have used this nodes by using, so the fast Ethernet cable is 10 megabit per second speed, so the encapsulation used for the fast Ethernet cable is .iq method. In this routing VLAN we are using logical interface is used for the communication of two VLAN 10 20 over trunk link on layer 3 device. Okay, we have to use the code of, we have to use copy the all code of router, This is the code for router. We have to paste it here, and now we have the code for so we have to first use the code of switch. Code. So click on it. This is 290 series switch. So for the purpose and for easiness, I am also copy the code for you people. Okay, if you feel any difficulty any point, so you can easily access this file. So now it is the end of lab number 11.